Good evening, ma'am. Good evening. I could not have missed today's session.
I see Mayuri also there. That's so great.
Good evening, everyone, and best
Hi.
wishes for today's show.
Yeah. We need all good luck. Internet is bothering everybody in this part of the country today. So all fingers crossed and all hands crossed for a great show. God be with us. So we are
Yes.
about 97, we are about 100 now. That's so lovely.
Only schools paintings are all over the newsletter and they're so inspiring.
Yes,
Thank
yes.
you for bringing everybody under your umbrella, and I'm very, very glad that we are learning so much from each other.
Yeah, that's the power of
This
this collaboration and cooperation and
this platform has been like, a kind of rediscovering ourselves, everybody, all of us.
Right.
And the words are becoming less to appreciate. I don't know what are the adjectives I have to pull down. Everyone, excellent, extraordinary. There is no words for me. I'm watching.
Exactly,
all
ma'am.
right, it's 6:01 and here we go. All right. So, good evening, good morning, and good afternoon to those wonderful educators around the world, to those wonderful students who are around the world and who have joined Facebook Live. I'm sure we have shared the link everywhere. In case you're unable to join, your friends are unable to join, please share the link with them. Welcome to the RiseUp4SDGs 2021 collaborative project, an international collaborative project. Yes, and these are the honorable speakers of the day. I'm sure I'll be introducing them one by one. And then here are our partners. United Nations Office of Drugs and Crime, UNODC. We have SDG Chopal, our very own SDG Chopal. And then we have two media partners, Smart Sustain and Next Schools. Thank you for being our media partners. This project started and then it has been facilitated by Rita Singh, Director, Indirapuram Group of Institution, and from India, and Bushra and Naqvi, Principal, the Lyceum School, Lahore, Pakistan. This is an 8 months project started in January, goes up till August, webinar, virtual meeting on 2nd and 4th Friday, panel discussion, 6 panelists plus 1 moderator plus 1 keynote speaker, and the agenda is always SDG goals. Now here, ladies and gentlemen, we did go for this SDG 4, and I shared the story of Kamla Nehru Public School, and we had crossed our fingers and we were waiting for this film to be released by Microsoft. And if all of you permit, this is a 3 minutes film. Please, if you permit, I would like everybody to see, because this is all about remote learning. This is about building resilience. This is about our school, the school which gives us power, energy. Please, maybe go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. We are waiting to watch it.
Thank you, thank you. Volume.
जो लोग कहते हैं कि घर बैठे दुनिया नहीं बदल सकते, वो अभी तक मिसेस परमजीत ढिल्लों से नहीं मिले। फगवाड़ा के चक हकीम गांव में कमला नेहरू दो कदम आगे रहना तो फितरत है। इसलिए जब बाकी शहरों में अनऑफिशियल छुट्टियां मना रहे थे, इसमें माइक्रोसॉफ्ट ऑनलाइन क्लासेस हो चुकी थी। देखते देखते छोटे से इस गांव में आसपास के 65 गांव से 1600 बच्चों ने ऑनलाइन क्लासेस ज्वाइन कर ली। अब ये कमाल कैसे हुआ? आइए मिसेस ढिल्लों से पूछते हैं। हमने दुनिया की बदलते देखा अपनी तैयारी टीचर्स
या फिर माइक्रोसॉफ्ट टीम्स पे मॉक सेशंस हो। मोमेंटम बना रहे इसलिए हमने गर्मी की छुट्टियां भी की।
आज के इस दौर में हम पीछे तो नहीं रह सकते, बस के साथ ही चलना है, चाहे सब कुछ बदलना पड़े। चाहे 7 घंटे की जगह अब दिन के 10 से 12 घंटे लगे, या नई टेक्नोलॉजी से दोस्ती करनी पड़े। उसकी जगह अब क्लासेस में ऑनलाइन पोल्स और एमसीक्यूज लेने पड़े।
ग्रुप प्रोजेक्ट के लिए जब सब लोग मिलकर काम करते हैं तब डिस्कशन, हंसी मजाक सब कुछ होता है, बहुत मजा आता है। और फिर जब सारा काम होकर एक जगह अपलोड हो जाता है तो सबको प्रोग्रेस भी दिख जाता है।
हमारी टीचर्स भी कम कहा, अलग अलग बच्चों के लिए भी असाइनमेंट्स ऐसे बनाए जिससे हर बच्चे को मौका मिले अपना हुनर दिखाने का। अपनी अपनी एक नई दुनिया से नए नॉर्मल तक, नई तकनीक से नए रिश्तों तक। अगर कोई पूछे कि
शक्ति 2018 रचनात्मक प्रतिभा शिक्षक सम्मान हिंदी विकास मंच 2018 Best English Teacher 2013-14 Award ELTAI Teacher of the Year Award 2012-2013 by the school. Geeta Raghavan Award Delhi chapter of ELTAI. You meet her, you'll be delighted. Such a wonderful lady. Moving on, we have Ms. Hemlata Kothari from Indirapuram Public School, Ghaziabad, India. She's postgraduate in English and MA Education, 7 years experience, personality development trainer, Punjab Technical University, Haldwani, Uttarakhand, and she's going to take us for a tour to the virtual art gallery. And then we have Ms. Samia Brighi, Samathi Besatine Primary School, Araina, Tunisia. Educator since 23 long years, Microsoft trainer and expert, Wakelet ambassador, Bansi ambassador, Nearpod certified educator, facilitated students to win prizes in various competitions. President of Tunisian Association of Digital Culture. Welcome, Samia. Yes. And moving on, we have a very own Ms. Thabinda Anjum from Government Girls High School Junior Model Khan, Punjab, Pakistan. She's headmistress there since 2012. 13 years teaching experience, validated core skills, ISA master trainer, district coordinator ambassador, SDG supporter since 2016. Welcome, Thabinda Anjum. And now over to the moderator of the day, Ms. Kalyani Rao, founder, Events Cart, India.
Thank you, Paramjit ma'am, for a great warm welcome for all of us and also for making us a part of this session. I'm once again welcoming everyone for today's RiseUp4SDGs 6th session on clean water and sanitation. First of all, I'm going to request, I'm inviting keynote speaker on behalf of everyone, Mr. Manjula Gayan from Pahan Institute of Language and Technology, Sri Lanka. Mr. Manjula will be talking about SDG number 6, clean water and sanitation and its deliverables. I welcome Mr. Manjula. The stage is yours, sir. Thank you.
I think I'll have to take over the role because he's not able to connect. Manjula, try and connect, please.
Yes, wait. Can you? I'm audible now?
Yes, you're audible. Start.
Okay. Good morning and good afternoon to all the educators who are joining today this wonderful session by We Rise Up for SDGs. So I was invited to deliver the keynote speech on SDGs goal number 6, water and sanitation. Before I start, I need to take a little moment to appreciate our educators for the things that they have done and things that they are doing to achieve these SDG goals. Yesterday, Mrs. Paramjeet shared some YouTube links to the previous session, and I watched them more. I saw what the educators are doing. It's really remarkable, beautiful. So yes, it is a responsibility of the future lies on our generation, and we are just doing fine. Now I'm moving to my presentation. So clean water and sanitation. Actually, here we are discussing about the life, because water is life. And why does this goal matter? Because it is a human right. We are on this earth, and each one of us has had the right to clean water and hygiene. If we can get clean water and sanitation, I'm sure that we will be able to contribute the development of our country and the sustainability of the planet Earth. And I am coming to the targets now. So every SDG has its own target. The first one is safe and affordable drinking water. Now that the SDGs target to get achieved by 2030, 193 countries signed this and made a promise to get clean water for all the citizens around the globe. Moving on to the target number 6.2, end open defecation and proper sanitation and hygiene. Yes, it is sad that we have been living on this earth for many years, but still some of us don't have proper place for human defecation. The result is all get mixed up in the water, then it leads to a number of diseases and infection, in return bad health. And so one of the priority in goal number 6 is end open defecation. That means everybody should have a place in their house or maybe neighborhood for the defecation. So moving on to the target number 6.3, improve water quality, wastewater treatment, and safe reuse. By 2030, improve water quality by reducing pollution and eliminating dumping and minimizing release of chemical and materials. Moving on to the target number 6.4, increase the water use efficiency and ensure the fresh water supplies to everyone. Next slide. Okay, implement integrated water resources management. Yes, so we have to manage our water resources, rivers, maybe reservoir, or maybe natural resources. So we have to manage this water to deliver a border area, or maybe many families. And the target number 6.6, protect and restore the water related ecosystem. Yes, we have to do this. And target number 6.A, expand and water sanitation support to developing countries. Yes, this is what one human can do to another human being, is to quench the thirst. Yes, we can definitely do that. And target number 6.B, support local engagement in water and sanitation management. Moving to the next slide. Okay, there are always solutions. So we can do so many things. We can support a charity, we can give a donation, we go small. It can make a difference, and run a campaign on hygiene, raise awareness about the hygiene issues in your community to the social media. We can do a huge thing. I mean, the big things with social media now. Every 10 out of 9 is using social media, and we can create awareness through the schools, university campaign, and even campaign in the neighborhood you live in. So you can organize a cleanup project for rivers and oceans, and engage your whole community to clean up a local river and seaside and ocean and everything. So don't overuse water. Make sure to close up tap when washing dishes. We have to teach them from our student from this school. Yeah, moving on to the next slide. Okay, as what we can do as educators, the power of 500 school can do. Convert a community of over 3 million individuals, influence over 3% of the nation's wealth, conserve 1 gigawatt of the energy per month, recycle 6 billion liters of water each month, and reduce waste production by 24 million kilogram per month. And think about this way. So, okay, I will add the last one. So think about this way. Each one in this school, in this 500 school, each educator engage in the project like this, like our Mrs. Paramjit does. So with 500 school, we can create awareness about the SDG goal to the entire world. Thank you very much.
Thank you. It's excellent, Manjula sir, for the detailed information on SDG number 6. And you have highlighted the essentials and priorities of clean water and sanitation in our day-to-day life. Thanks a lot for your valuable time, Manjula sir.
Thank you.
Would you like to hear? Yeah, thank you. Would you like to hear a school story from North America? Today we are here to listen the school story of the little warriors from Dewell Elementary School, Texas, USA, by Miss Tommy Daniels. I welcome Miss Tommy to share her school story. The stage is yours, Miss Tommy. Are you there? Miss Tommy?
Yes, I am here. Thank you. I am honored to be here. I am Stormy Daniels from the United States, an educator, and I am here to represent and amplify the voices of the students of Dowell Elementary School in El Paso, Texas, in the United States, who took part in the Goals Project. The participants were in 2nd grade and 5th grade, and these are 8 and 11-year-olds in our country. And they took part in the 6-week Goals Project organized by Jennifer Williams in the United States. It's actually a global project. And our organizer for our goal was facilitated by Bernadine Reeb in Canada. Our student project manager is Elijah Heidenesher in 5th grade, and he's here with us in the audience. And our main purpose in all our SDGs is to think globally and act locally. And that's just what we did. Our journey led us to discover all of the SDGs, a quick overview of the entire SDGs, and then our goal was revealed to us in an exciting way. And we discovered we have SDG 6, which the students weren't so familiar with exactly how SDG 6 worked because they're so interested in animals and sea life and sea turtles that, we mostly focus on land below water. Even though we live in a desert, they're interested in mainly sea turtles, but they were really able to make a connection to their prior studies of plastic pollution because, of course, we need that water to be clean as well. So that's what we did. We studied the problem on a global basis, and you can see some examples of the students collaborating in a hybrid learning, some face-to-face, some still remotely. And this collaboration wasn't only useful to elicit the conversation, but also going forward, they were able to go back to their ideas and use this as a project management board throughout the project. And so they discovered what the problem was, as our keynote speaker just elaborately explained, what's already being done for the project, because we realized we don't want to keep doing the same thing. And then what can we do locally, either to come up with our own innovation or to assist those that already have an idea. Next slide, please. So our students created many awareness products. One team developed an underwater world, and included in that underwater ocean posters where students can learn about the effects of plastic pollution in the water and how they made the connection to their prior learning into the problem with clean water and how plastic pollution is affecting the ocean and the marine life and our life as well, because they realize we have to eat that food that comes from the ocean for our life as well. And so our Minecraft EDU team created an underwater informational world for other students to play. And I believe that was Elijah's team. And then another team created a campaign to bring together all of our ideas and publicize them, as well as recruit other students to help them make a difference. and they're the poster and social media campaign team. And that's currently running now. Next slide, please. So we also published a book. The students also published a book to document their research in a way that students would understand the big picture of bacteria and viruses. And we want to make this matter to them. So in their world, if they think about bacteria and viruses, they're thinking about coronavirus. And they can see the connection because we're using so much water to wash our hands and, you know, stay clean, but they know there's other ways we can stop the spread. And so they also created a public service announcement to play for the students who are in person at school to add to the protocols already in place, but to put it on the students that they too can make a difference and they are a vital part in controlling the spread at our school so we don't waste water unnecessarily. Next slide, please. And some of our older students had some innovative project ideas. One was to invent a community toilet system, and this student felt that, you know, privacy was an issue and that the community also had to respect each other's privacy, and the community had to work together not only to get the system in place, but to allow it to operate and to take care of people. So she really approached it from an SEL point as well, not just the innovation and the technology that's going to take place to develop her idea, but also how the community is going to have to support it. Another student realized that there's already a great idea out there, but nobody's supporting this idea. So his idea is to help to promote the ideas that are already there. And he feels that if we just come together, we already have the technology, we already have the ideas, but he realized that the problem is people aren't working together. And so I thought that was great for a young student, 11 years old, to realize, because I think that is indeed a problem. Next slide, please. So the final step in our goals project was to come back together with all of the SDG teams and look at how all of the students came up with ideas and innovation for their specific goal. And then we're able to celebrate together and share our solutions with the world. From here, this will launch into our passion projects, and they will go off and hopefully for the rest of their lives work on projects that really make a difference for the SDGs. And in closing, I would like to thank the project organizers, Jennifer Williams, Bernadine Gilb, and our student ambassador, Elijah Heidenesher, for making this powerful collaboration possible for our students. And I thank you for allowing us to be here to amplify those student voices.
Such a wonderful
thank you for your time.
Activities from your little warriors. Thank you so much, Ms. Tommy, for this explanation on plastic and the main factor affecting the oceans, and very insightful information about this local community's welfare. And I thank you for your time to be here today. Fantastic work by you and your team. Kudos to your students too. Thanks a lot. Here comes the newsletter. Everyone like to hear the news. News deploys knowledge in our minds, and it also encourages us to learn better and become perfect. Here comes a newsletter report of SDG number 6 on clean water and sanitation by Ms. Harpreet Kaur of Kamla Nehru Public School, Pagwara, India. Hearty welcome, Harpreet ma'am, and the stage is yours. Thank you. Harpreet ma'am, are you there? Harpreet ma'am.
What a lovely cover page. I must compliment.
So too meaningful.
Harpreet, you are not there. We begin. So this is a newsletter, and Harpreet, whenever you join in, please introduce me. Over to you.
Yes, ma'am. I have joined, ma'am. I'm sorry. I have joined. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Warm greetings and namaste to the August gathering of education fraternity from schools across the globe. It is an absolute honor for me to share the newsletter showcasing students and educators, various activities, their feelings, their thoughts, their emotions, all promoting Sustainable Development Goal number 6, clean water and sanitation. May I continue, Charu ma'am? Hello, Charu ma'am, may I continue, please?
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am.
Seems okay now.
We have an inspiring message, beautifully penned by Ms. P.K. Dhillon, the torchbearer who has initiated the RiseUp4SDGs International Project. Let's walk together and visit each of the 4 sections of the newsletter. And believe you me,
Internet is an issue today. I think she's missed on it. Maybe we can just move around. We can go ahead. Charu, what is it? Shall we move on to Sunita and then come back to the newsletter?
hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Sunita, we begin with you, please. Harpreet, we come to you later on.
Right, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Many projects, with many solutions, but for one topic. A school story by Miss Sunita Raju, headmistress of middle section, Alcon International School, Delhi, India. Sunita ma'am, we are excited to listen to your school story. It's your time, ma'am. Thank you.
These are my mentors, Dr. Ashok Kumar Pandey, who brought the SDGs into school, and my principal, Mr. Sanjay Yadav. Right from early years, we instill in the hearts of our little ones the value of water when they learn the color blue. In the next collage that is coming in front of you, you will find them segregating waste, cleaning their own cupboards, and also even picking litter from the ground and making creative things just for water. And Swachh Bharat Abhiyan is taught at an early age. Assemblies are an instrument of change for us, whether we do it through theatre, whether we do it through mime, group songs. We always make it very, very clear that this is an important message which the child speaks. And every house adopts SDGs. So those SDGs are the theme of their assemblies across the school from bottom up. And next that is coming on your screen, you see on the online mode, how children chose their background. So assembly on water conservation, the very background spoke volumes about their passion for saving water. And the number of projects that you're going to see, here is Harpic Network 18 Mission Pani. When we took our oath, we became water saviors or Jal Rakshak. And we swore that we are going to be very conscious of it. Teachers created door handles, so every time you were touching the door, you were reminded of your promise. So this was one project, and many more are coming your way. See the next one, the child taking the oath and spreading the message on social media and making awareness spread as far as possible so that every child is, having the same sentiment in his heart. This is another one, the 100 Acts of Global Citizenship Challenge. You see the children have put a poster on the water cooler. They did not allow the teachers to even run and, wash their hands. They said, ma'am, this is drinking water. Look at the keenness. They're checking the water taps, whether they're leaking or not. This notice was put up by the child in his home so that his parents, while leaving, for their work, they remember this. Poster My Wall was a wonderful initiative by the primary children. They put posters around the corridor so that a visual reminder is always there for every person and everyone was conscious about it. Foluke Michael, under the aegis of United Nations, started Solution 17, and we, with great gusto participated in it. You can see the children having a beaming smile and a message clear. Now this is Walk for Water. You can see my principal walking, my HM walking, and children going from class to class saying that water is everybody's responsibility. Only 1% is left now. Namami Gange is my government project. And let me tell you, we were astounded by the research done by the children about the river's importance of Ganga, and we were the ones who were being taught by them. Alcon's signature innovation is SDG Fest. We have been doing it from 2018, every 25th of September. And see, the activities that we designed for the entire school are based on SDGs. Look here, the schools have cried out simply, clean water is the right for aquatic animals too. And the dances are on YouTube. Whenever you want, you can watch them. The posters came out and they were wringing a heart out. You see, this little hands speak volumes that every person has to come up, and the child, when it comes from a child, the lesson is long lasting. So even on the World Humanitarian Day, I was astounded to find children, giving water to the thirsty people on the road. So that they said that was the biggest service to humanity if you could serve that. Maths Fiesta, where the mathematics team come up with many activities. This is in the water consumption analysis done by students, and he's teaching us through his own computer. Don't miss out on the hygienic value. And Dr. Shipra, because she's our parent, number of parents gave their talk in our assemblies, and this is where we became very, very proud recipient because the community was being affected. Water wastage examples were taken up by the maths department. So it was almost breathing in and breathing out. So we were living those SDGs. That is why I say we are in a school with an SDG soul. Like ma'am, I've also been inducted into Climate Reality Project, and I spread the message far and wide into 618 families, crying out, appealing for the necessary action to be taken by us. I love this quote, don't flush our planet. It's the most valuable resource is water because it takes a lot of glue to stay green. So that is where the children keep on tweeting, reminding us, spreading the message and composing poetry in their blogs. And that is what we are very, very proud of. And the next one that is coming in front of you, I think slightly it has to move on. Ma'am, if you could give a click. Sometimes, if it is on the auto mode, you may have to just give a click and it'll move on. So one or two more, we have water detectives. And have you heard of detectives? But water detectives were the ones who were actually, the screen has got stuck. If you could do something about it, kindly see. Meanwhile, I just convey what I have to convey. The water detectives took a round in the campus to see if any water was leaking, if anybody was wasting water. And they told the children to whatever water was left in the bottles to be put in the plants. Because when mummy is going to wash it, she's going to throw it away. And last but not the least, let me tell you, you know what is www teaches us? I always tell my children that www, that is the World Wide Web, is actually not that. It is why waste water. And that is the reminder every time it comes in front of you on your screen, and just do something about it. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you. It is a splendid to know about your students' dedication and their incredible ideas into action to create awareness within the communities. Such a lovely activity, Sunita ma'am. You will be a good inspiration for your school students and even for many. Amazing work by these SDG warriors and the hidden homework of teachers. We can see, it's all visible, especially the little water detectives, highly appreciable. Yes. Fabulous work. Thank you, Sunita ma'am. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Are you ready to go for a walk through a creative and artistic art gallery? A showcase of our SDG goalkeepers. Yes, we welcome Ms. Hemlata Kotari, Indrapuram Public School, Ghaziabad, India. Please join along with us to invite Ms. Hemlata. Are you there? Yeah, you can take the charge now. We are here to watch your art gallery. Ms. Hemlata.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
I believe today is a day of challenge when it comes to, yeah, I'm glad.
It teaches us patience, ma'am.
Yeah. Now Mr. Amandeep has started sharing. Charu is left. The plan B.
For me also it's very
Start, please. Hemlata, start, please.
Okay, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. This side Hemata Kothari from Indirapuram Public School, Ghaziabad, India. Rightly said, art is not what you see, but what you make others see. SDG has given a platform to all the students from different parts of the world to share their thoughts and opinions to their creative ideas. So without much ado, let me take you to the wonderful art arcade on SDG Goal 6, Clean Water and Sanitation. So, let us walk to the art gallery of Kamla Nehru Public School, where the students are projecting the water-related ecosystem, including mountains, forests, wetlands, rivers, and lakes, to the drawing and paper mache art. We have 20 count from the school. Moving on, we have Indirapuram Public School Pratap Vihar, where the students have celebrated World Water Day. And they also given a message on Save Water to the digital posters and wonderful drawings. We have more than 15 entries from the school. Next is Sri Srihas International Public School, Tamil Nadu. Promotes the idea of clean water and sanitation through pictures of water harvesting, wastewater treatment, recycling, and reuse technologies. Followed by Rotary Public School, Sector 22, Gurugram. We have 6 entries from the school. The students of Delhi Public School, Varanasi, Nasik have shown the water crisis through pictures and given a message that every drop counts. 15 entries from the school. The SDG Goal 6 of clean water and sanitation drawing has been very nicely depicted by Saint Anandaram Jaipuria School as the Sustainable Development Goal are the blueprint to achieve a better and more sustainable future for all. Golden Gate Global School, Muradabad, UP has showcased the true worth of water to their pictures and drawings, illustrating the importance of water in our life. 13 entries from the school. Water plays a very, very important role in our life. Through the infograph, the student at Falish School, Kolkata, India explained the necessity of water very well. And they sent the message across the world that if we don't save water, we will not be able to save our future. Rightly said. Here we have posters from Bal Bharati Public School, Dwarika, New Delhi, which clearly depicts SDG Goal 6. The toddler of Abu Dhabi Master Play School is not behind in promoting the SDG goal and by showing us clean blue earth. How wonderful! The SDG goal target to improve water quality, wastewater treatment and safe reuse, which is portrayed by World Way International School, Bhopal, to the beautiful pictures. Please have a look. Next we have PSGR Krishnamal Nursery and Primary School, Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu, India, where the student illustrated how people should save water by collecting rainwater through rainwater harvesting. Very nice idea. And if we move forward, we can see Sanford Futuristic K-12 School, where the young learners displayed their artistic skill through an array of posters. SK Taira, Permai, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, exhibit the message of clean and safe drinking water through the poem and pictures. We have 6 entries from the school. How true is that? Water is precious and very important for our life. And this is shown by the student of secondary school, Mihail, Romania, to their drawings and beautiful messages. DLF Public School, Sahibabad, India, very appropriately given the message that together we can get clean water and sanitation for all through infographic. They have shared some useful tips for us as how a single contribution can really make a difference. We have 13 entries from the school. The need of an hour is to save water, and this is very well showcased by digital posters from Ramagya School, Dadri. Next, we have Sobanagar High School, Malda, where the student made a plug card on clean water and sanitation. Life is dependent on water, and saving water is dependent on you. This message is beautifully showcased by the student of Bloomfield Hall, Zohar Town, Pakistan, and AR Secondary School of Science, Dipalpur, Punjab, Pakistan. As we all have taken a walk to the art gallery of various schools, where the students have incorporated their art form through different modes, which expound the SDG Goal 6. It's really, really wonderful. Now, I would like to sum up with few lines written by Somali K. Chakrabarti. The earth cracks with blistering heat. River dry, crops wilt. If water is consumed without a thought, we all shall bear the burst of drought. Life is water, water is life. Conserve water before shortages rise. So before I leave, I would like to thank our IT teacher, Ms. Shupra Panigari, for her immense effort in making this wonderful art gallery. Thank you so much. Over to you, Kalyani ma'am.
Mind-blowing activities. It's extraordinary, ma'am. This kind of activities brings out the right and hidden talent of each individual child, and we should appreciate these tiny goalkeepers for their enthusiasm in exploring, thinking, and submitting the 28 extraordinary artistic outputs. We appreciate your technical team too for the great efforts behind the screen. Thank you so much, Hamlata ma'am, for the showcase of this incredible artwork through this session. And here we go with our next panelist, Miss Samia Bricky Smati. Samia Bricky Smati from Bassintain Primary School, Tunisia. He is here to share with us today their school story. A warm welcome, Miss Samia, and the stage is all yours. Miss Samia, are you there? Miss Samia? Miss Samia, are you there?
Miss Samia, if you're not there, Kalyani, walk us through her presentation, please.
Ma'am, I don't have the...
It's okay then, it's all right. So this is about SDG 6, clean water and sanitation, and Samia and her students have been working a lot on it. This is a wakelet which they have created, and they joined this project and they worked. These are the SDG thing, various placards which they are holding. You can see the Tunisia flag. It's a small little presentation, but lots of work which they have put in this. This is a wakelet, and here we have some description about the project. The show must go on has motivated me to jump in, please. And see, look how beautifully they are doing. They've used the clay and they have tried to show the drop of water and how precious is this drop of water. If little children at this level and this age are shown, then it's marvelous. Thank you, Samia Bricky, for sharing your wakelet. It is sad that the internet is not working, and I wish you could share it yourself. You are a great educator. I remembered introducing you. You have 24 long years of experience, and Samia Bricky is from Bassintain Primary School, Arena, Tunisia. Samia, beg pardon, but thank you so much for joining. We have been exchanging our messages on Messenger. Thank you for being part of this RiseUp4SDGs. You have made it magnificent with your presentation. Thank you. Over to Kalyani.
Thank you, Paramjit ma'am, for taking this effort all of a sudden, and we will be continuing with our next panelist, Ms. Tabind Anjum from Government Girls High School, Junior Model Khan, Punjab, Pakistan. I request Ms. Tabinda to come with your wonderful school story. Here we go, Ms. Tabinda. Are you there?
Okay, hello everyone. In the name of Allah, who is the most beneficent and merciful. It is Tabinda Anjum, Headmistress Government Girls High School, Junior Model Khanpur, District Rahimyar Khan, Punjab, Pakistan. As the name represents, SDG 6, Clean Water and Sanitation. I'm going to speak about the SDG 6 story of my school here. Next, please. And the school lies near Cholistan Desert in District Rahimyar Khan, due to which we have an extreme climate and water scarcity. So on national level, water saving techniques like drip irrigation, rain harvesting and canal irrigation has been using to feed thirsty crops and people's need. This is the view of the school outside and inside. Now let's have a look on SDG 6 journey at school level. Save Water Movement, SDG number 6. Save Water Movement has been triggered especially in 2020 because to follow SOPs, we all have to wash our hands and need water for that. So students made posters to motivate others not to waste water by following messages. Conserve me before I'm wasted. Conserve me before I'm wasted. Save water to save planet. Please close taps, nulls while washing hands. And dams should be built to save water and stop flooding. Here is the lantern. Here is the lantern made by the students in ENO Art Light for the Earth project to show how SDG 6 clean water and sanitation is related to life on planet Earth. Here are also some messages from the little ambassadors of SDG 6 to develop habits of conservation of water at school and also at national level. These are all beautiful posters made by the students. And then comes a happy drops of waters. Happy drops of water after being conserved. No water, no world. This is a government initiative. As a government initiative, some extra temporary hand washing points were fixed to wash hands, but the water collected in buckets is used to water plants instead of being wasted. Okay, now let's conclude by a poem, a few lines from the student side. Water is the music of earth. Let's listen to it forever. Water is the color of the earth. Let the earth remain green and blue. Here is a vow, a promise from Government Girls High School Junior Model, Khanpur, District Rahimyar Khan, Punjab, Pakistan, to save earth by saving water for now and for the next generation. Thank you.
Thank you, Tabinda. Thanks a lot. Lovely thoughts to save the water and the planet. The awareness you have highlighted in wasting water and washing hands, the slogans you have used, and the artwork of little hands to project this fantastic presentation is highly appreciable. And your school SDG warriors and educators have done a very good job. Fantastic. Thank you so much. And we are going to move now for our final panelist, Miss Harpreet Kaur. I think my Harpreet is already here. Harpreet ma'am, already there? Are you there? Harpreet ma'am? So I welcome Ms. Harpreet Kaur of Kamla Nehru Public School, Pagwara, India, who is going to present our newsletter report today on SDG number 6 on clean water and sanitation. Hearty welcome, Harpreet ma'am. Are you there? The stage is yours.
Thank you, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Mumtaz? Mumtaz?
Mumtaz, please mute. Yeah.
Ma'am, please start.
Harpreet, please start. I think I have a multiple role today, and this is a newsletter, and when Harpreet joins in, she'll be speaking. Let's move on, Amandeep, because we'll be completing 1 hour and we don't go beyond it. So this time we had a large number of entries. So instead of going for one newsletter, we had 2 volumes, volume 1 and volume 2. Internet today, since morning, is a real issue. And I believe that's the reason. Yeah, Harpreet is there.
Yeah, okay, thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Warm greetings, namaste to the August gathering of education fraternity from schools across the globe. It is an absolute honor for me to share the newsletter showcasing students and educators, various activities, their feelings, their thoughts, their emotions, all promoting sustainable development goal number 6, clean water and sanitation. We have an inspiring message beautifully penned by Ms. P.K. Dillon, the torchbearer who has initiated the RiseUp4SDGs international project. Now, let's walk together and visit each of the 4 sections of the newsletter. And believe you me, the creativity that you will observe will leave you spellbound. Coming up first is the Students' Voice section. Would request each one to go through the videos and enrich yourself with the advocacy put across by the students to promote and practice SDG 6, clean water and sanitation in one's life. Art has the power to transform, to illuminate, to educate, to inspire, and to motivate. Let's have a glance of the outstanding artwork of our young budding artists from schools around the world who have stood ground as SDG warriors. Amazing paintings from Funlish SDG goalkeepers and by secondary school Mihel Sadivenu Hosei Romania. Creativity at its helm by the students of St. Anandaram, Jaipuria School and BBPS Dwarka, New Delhi. Sovanagar High School and SK St. Patrick, Tawau, Malaysia students proudly displaying the posters on SDG 6. All smiles as students of Kalam Visionary Kinder School, Malaysia showcase their artwork. Students of SK Tanjuk, Minayak Melaka and SJKT Kangar Pulai, Malaysia have contributed their exceptional work in this newsletter. Fantastic drawings by students of Master Playgroup Abu Dhabi, Taipei Banfu Public Elementary School and Ban Raman Yala School, Thailand. Brilliant artistic strokes by Golden Gate Global School, Moradabad, UP. Students of Kamla Nehru Public School, Phagwara, India, promoting SDG 6, clean water for aquatic animals in their drawings. Magical paintings by students of PSGR, Krishnamal Nursery and Primary School, Coimbatore, India. Here are the art genius from Delhi Public School, Varanasi, Nasik, Lava, Nagpur. Artistic masterpieces by Prabhat Kids School, Akola, India and SK Tiara Permai, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Marvelous outpour of art talent by the students of Indirapuram Public School, India. A joy to view the wonderful creativity by the students of Bloomfield Hall School, Johar Town, Pakistan and AR Secondary School of Science, Dipalpur, Pakistan. Phenomenal artwork showcased by the students of Venkateshwar Global School and Shamford Futuristic K-12 School, Araya. As we move on to the story section of the newsletter, would like to share with one and all that due to an overwhelming response received from students across the globe, we had to go in for 2 editions of the newsletter today. Congratulations to all stakeholders of this international project for having crossed a milestone in such a short time. Appreciate and welcome each one to explore the creative stories exhibited here by the students of DLF Public School, Shaibabad, India, Sanskar Valley School, ZPPS Ekadara, Nanded, Maharashtra, Shining Star International School, Army Public School, Noida, STS World School, Rajgomal, Jalandhar, Rotary Public School, Gurugram, BK Batu Balai, Malaysia. Believe you me, each story is inspiring, informative, and has a pioneering spirit to share. Educators' Expression on Padlet is the 4th section of a newsletter. Our incredible educators have shared their happy moments. Please do take time out to go through the Padlet tiles and cherish these moments expressed so beautifully by each educator. This newsletter is an endeavor to bring the education fraternity closer, to spread happiness and sustainability around the world. Thank you.
That's amazing, ma'am. Amazing posters by our goalkeepers. It's really spellbound, Harpreet ma'am, sharing this exclusive news in 2 volumes on SDG 6 with the activities. It's not a simple job. Words are less to praise your work in delivering such a marvelous and insightful newsletter today, which is filled with sparkling diamonds from all over the globe and their activities. Highly appreciating our educators with their Padlet work and the tweets. Thank you so much for presenting today with this beautiful newsletter. Thank you, Harpreet ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
With this,
Kalyani, and I now request, we just finished 1 hour, and I now request Bushra to please take over. Yes, Bushra, the next 2-3 minutes are yours.
Thank you so much. Hello, everyone, and thank you so very much for joining us and participating so wonderfully. So we always end up with the tweet meet with every SDG that we celebrate twice in a month. And this SDG will be celebrating on 28th in terms of a collective tweet meet chat. And on behalf of we Rise Up for SDG forum, I invite all of you to join us. All the keynote speakers, the participants, the panelists, they are requested to share their headshots with Charu ma'am, and she'll be sharing it with me. And we'll be sharing the posters and graphics with you. So share it with the social media. Join us on Sunday, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Indian Standard Time, and 8:30 to 9:30. This is our time. Sorry, 8 to 9 our time, Pakistan time, and 8:30 to 9:30 is the Indian Standard Time, and that makes 4 p.m. GMT. So we welcome you there. Participate, spread the word, do your part, and leave no one behind. Let's turn it around with our own energy. Thank you so much.
ma'am, you're muted.
So thank you so much, Bushra. You are the energy behind the tweet meet. It's your initiation. Ladies and gentlemen, I beg your pardon, but we crossed 3 minutes more today. And you know the technical hitches. We did our level best. But yes, it's all right. You know, sometimes we bow down to this mighty internet world of connection and collaboration. So anyway, thank you so much. The official conversations are over and the friendly talks begin now. Thank you, everybody. You will please unmute yourself for your feedback, for whatever you want to say. Thank you so much. We'll definitely improve upon ourselves.
Ma'am, I would like to say a few words from my heart, actually, for you.
Okay.
Can I? You are the icon of our goals, and you are the immunity booster. I feel always. And you encourage us our powerful ideas, and we are going to project it in a kind of activities. Ma'am, it's really wonderful actually to be in your presence, and Bushra ma'am always supports, you know, she's another kind of booster. So I always feel you people are driving us, you know, the Empress, the Queen. So we are the warriors behind you. Thank you so much. Let us continue this for a good cause forever, and let us inspire the little minds too. Thank you so much, Paramjit ma'am, for giving this opportunity today. I'm really blessed, and I thanks a lot from my heart. Thank you, and thank you all the panelists for
sing a song for you for the SDG song.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, Sunita, please sing the SDG song. It was a gentleman promise a lady made. Yes.
Please.
Okay, ma'am. Here it goes. First, I'll sing in Hindi and then in English. It goes, दुनिया को चेंज करना है तो बस एक काम करो, पहला कदम तुम खुद से लो और फिर शुरुआत करो. If you want to change the world, all you need to do, just take the first few steps, dear, and all will follow you. You will see that people will follow happily. You will change your life and their destiny. दुनिया को change करना है तो बस एक काम करो, पहला कदम तुम खुद से लो और फिर शुरुआत करो. जरा सोचो धुएं में जी के लंग्स का होगा क्या, घर सांस नहीं ले पाएंगे जीवन का होगा क्या. Do some carpool and go for a metro ride. These are first few steps and all will take a stride. दुनिया को चेंज करना है तो बस एक काम करो, पहला कदम तुम खुद से लो और फिर शुरुआत करो. Thank you, ma'am.
Fantastic.
So, Sunita, how about recording, and it can be an anthem and by you. We start this thing before 2 minutes prior to 6. We can do something about it. Read it, do something, and we can have it.
Sure, ma'am. Dan, you are
it
doing
was
such
wonderful, Sunita. And I was about to say that do give us the wordings.
Huh?
We would like to sing that too.
Yeah, it was beautiful, Digat.
Yeah. So much work. Made a chota sa drop of water. I'll be too glad if you accept it. And I'll send you within this week, I'll send you the recording. Don't worry.
And join us next time to listen to it.
Of course. Thank you, ma'am.
Send us the wordings too. Thank you.
Yes. I keep saying this is our project and we own it.
Yes.
All right? That is the ownership she has.
Sure.
Everybody has this. Everybody owns this project. Let me tell everybody.
Yes,
it's our project. It's a lovely project. It's a beautiful journey.
Of course. And I'm so happy it is germinated in the Indian soil. For the simple reason I always keep on saying, we keep on no harm. We keep on fueling other people's fire. Here is something which has grown from the soil of your country. This is what I'm glad about, because we all are one. There's no yours and mine, but at the same time, there's a feeling of, ownership, which you said just now, ma'am. Right.
Okay. Now, our RiseUp4SDG is a global world, and all of us are just global citizens, and we are above our countries, and we are universal goalkeepers.
Absolutely, ma'am. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Vasudev Kutumbakam, absolutely.
Yeah. So I'm so thankful to all global educators who have joined. And remember, it's our project. You belong to Morocco. You belong to Pakistan. You belong to Sri Lanka. It's our project. And we are just a strong team of SDG goalkeepers, right? Okay. Yes. Anybody else would like to say something? Koi kuch kehna chahega to zarur bole, please. And don't forget to fill your form so that you get your participation certificate. Please do so. Usha ji आई हुई हैं. Usha ji, आपके बगैर नहीं कुछ होता. बोलिए आप हमारे लीडर हैं. Unmute कीजिए Usha जी. हाँ, आपकी कुछ तबीयत नासाज हो गई थी, पर अभी आप हाँ बोलिए.
बहुत अच्छा मैं आ गई आज. I missed quite a whole lot of things I missed. And I was feeling very bad, but I'm feeling so happy to be with the group today. Very nice, very progressive and wonderful thing. Water is what we need, and the children are aware one thing after the other. They're going so fast. We won't even know how much they know before we realize what they have learned from us. Amazing, Paranjit, amazing the team, amazing the children. So happy to be here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Lovely.
Nirmala Devi is there, and she's again a very active member. She makes videos of her students' work, and she's from Malaysia. Love you, Nirmala. Please do say something.
Paramjit ma'am and the rest of the team members, I'm so thankful because I was trembling to know about SDG. Though I attended few webinars, I was not able to completely implement the teaching of SDGs. But then with your help, your team support for 2 weeks once, I'm able to complete the teaching of SDG goals up to 6 SDG goals. So I'm so happy, and it is a kind of happening thing, not only for me, but also my panel teachers of English language. Thank you so much.
Lovely, lovely listening to you. Yeah, Winnie is there, Winnie Bear.
Yes,
Yeah,
hello.
hi,
Yeah.
speak out.
Hi, global educator. I'm so nice to meet you from all around the world. So thank you for having me. I have learned a lot. It is just like I learned that www. Why waste water? So
Why waste water?
this,
Why
yeah,
waste
I think
water?
I just, and also after watching this session, you mean water is life. It's somehow like I got some power from the community because SDG somehow in my country, English is not my language. So I'm also struggling how to implement all these idea into my classroom. But now I think this I just found a community. So I just wondered how long has been, this community set up because it's so organized and also so amazing. I just wondered how long has been, this group has been built up.
Yeah, we started with the first goal on 12th of January, and every month we have 2 goals. Right?
So it's just a 1 year, this community.
This year only we started.
Wow.
This year only, and we go up till August. It's a long journey. It's a beautiful journey. Ask everybody to join. We are there to take a long walk of SDGs. Yes.
Wow.
And you are from which country, Winnie?
Yes. Yeah, Taiwan.
Thailand. Okay.
Yeah, I hope that I hope that I can join for the next session. Definitely.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Welcome, welcome. And the next session, the goal number 7 is there. All right, clean energy.
Clean energy.
Yeah, anybody who would like to share the story, please either put it in the chat window or please put it in the group so we can see who can go about with this and share the school story. Right?
So amazing, yeah.
Lala is there.
Great work.
Yeah. Actually, everybody is so aggressive here. I just can't tell you. Everybody wants to. They really cheer up each other. We have this WhatsApp group where everybody is source of inspiration for the other when they share the students' work. See, we have a reciprocity of students who work with us.
Repository.
Repository. See, look how your tongue gets struck. Thank you.
Yeah, I think we are almost there. In the beginning, Mr. Mujara said 500 school, but I think we are almost there.
Yes, we're almost there. So it's a good collection of the artwork, good collection of the poems, good collection of the articles, and the teachers' collection, the expression is also there. So by the end, when we travel all these 18 goals, we would have so much of content available with us. And everybody is joining, and I'm so thankful to Lord Almighty. We teachers are to bring a wonderful change, and I'm so glad we are the change agents. And thank you so much for joining, everybody. And Samira, I'm so sorry your internet was an issue. Please speak out. I had to speak out for you. I'm so sorry, but excuse me, I'm sad, and I know you must be upset because it is your work, and your work from your perspective would have been better. Please speak out what you want to say now. This internet is a tricky one. It has been troubling us for the 2 days earlier also, the sessions. Come on, unmute yourself, Samira. Pour it out. You're going to go out here from here smiling. I love you for your contribution, darling. Speak out. I know internet was tricky, but you know, about 200 people here, another 400 on the Facebook waiting for us is not justified. So the show has to go on.
Hello, dear Banji.
Yes.
Sorry, it was perhaps a technical problem.
You have two devices, is it?
Yes.
You have to put one device totally on mute. That is why it is echoing. And when two devices use internet, then, you know, even then it becomes an issue. So all these things have to be kept in mind. You know, some apps to be closed. I've been learning from my young teachers. That's what I keep doing. So not to worry, I'm sure one fine day you'll be there presenting it yourself. Okay? So cheer up and smile. I like you smiling. Please
Thank you. It's so kind of you. But I think that there is a technical problem with my PC.
Yeah, so that's
Yes.
why I've tried to have a master presentation. But even on our end, we had some problem. Charu was sharing, and then we had to request the other teacher the plan we had to work on. But God's grace, 3 minutes over or 4 minutes over, we could still match up. Yes, Naga, how are you? How's the Pen Path project?
Hi, madam.
Hi,
Thank you
dear.
to you. It's blooming again. The Temple project is blooming. Thanks to you. Thanks for the opportunity given. And I would like to thank for the definition of www.
That's become favorite.
But it sounds meaningful and important. And
And
I
it's a
really
daily
like it.
reminder, sir. I mean, every time you open the net, it is there in front of your eyes.
And you have a very lovely.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. For me, I'm very happy. Next time we have idea to share about your project and get more knowledge
Thank you,
to the project.
Yeah, Mayuri, I've been seeing you working with your students and you've been sharing.
I will try because next week my school will close for 1 month, so I can do the next time on June.
Okay, all right. Leila, we had a good interaction. Remember one day we really talked for quite some time.
Yeah. I hope.
Okay, Mayuri. Leila Tech from Nigeria, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
Yes, Leila, unmute yourself if you would like to say something, please.
Assalamu alaikum.
No. Yeah. So how are you, dear?
No.
Fine?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm fine, thank you.
Okay.
By the way, I'm from Morocco.
I'm sorry, Jani. I don't know why I missed it. So many connections. This woman is getting jumbled up now. So Morocco.
Yes, I participated with my students with the SDG 6 water station. Yes, and they made some videos, but and some drawings, nice drawings. But due to my work, I couldn't organize that in kind of well-organized template showing that kind of colorful SDGs. That's why I couldn't be a speaker among you and showing my students' work. But I shared all in the group of the WhatsApp group. Okay, thanks to you, Madam Paramjit, and all the other assistants. I forgot her name. Thank you very much for this opportunity for us to come together in order to share or to sensitize okay, all these very important issues of the SDG environment, water.
Again, the two devices issue, perhaps. So, Ranjana, would you like to say something? Anybody wants to say something, please go ahead and speak. We, the RiseUp4SDG team, is very, very thankful to each one of you for joining this project. and it's possible because
And
we
thank,
are.
yes, and thank you for the beautiful certificate that I got, and I delivered them to my students, and they were very happy when they got them. Thank
Great.
you.
That's great. So we have Charlene, am I right? We have Ranjana here, whom I can see. Anybody who wants to speak, please go ahead and speak. Thank you so much. You all are fabulous. Anybody would like to say something, please go ahead and speak. Yeah, Ranjana, would you like to say something? Yes. But we can't hear you. Ranjana, we can't hear you. We can't hear you. You're unmuted, but still we can't hear you, Ranjana. Sorry, we can't hear you, Ranjana. It happens. Ranjana, actually we can't hear you. Your net might be poor or my net might be poor if I can't hear you. It's either way, you know. If others can hear you, it's good.
So I have a question before maybe she.
Can
Yes.
Am I audible?
Yes. Yes, you are audible, Ranjana.
Ma'am, first of all, I really want to thank you a lot because you are the inspiration. I know you may not be like remembering it, but I attended one of the workshop which you conducted through Center. So that was my so that was my first day when I get to know about SDG, and you will remember like you were showing something which whatever work done in your school, Kamala Nehru School, SDG borders were there, and then you explained why these are the colors and all. So I was really fascinated that day, and I was as if I'm not wrong, I asked you for the number that day through message, if I remember, like if I'm not wrong. Then somehow see, I was like all these days, like all these months I was into SDG, like I really want to know more and more about what is SDG and why you are using it in school and all. Then once I talked to our principal, then he said, what is it? Then somehow I told about you. Then you remember you told something about well-being call and all. So I told everything to sir, sir, I attended one workshop. It was something like this and this. Then see the journey, how it came, like how lucky I am that I am doing my project, and that also with the lady who really like inspired me with SDG. And now like in a very short day before yesterday, I started with like I call our principal, sir, I want to do a project on SDG. And you remember I told you about one principal who is from like I gave your explanation. Then he said, okay, will you be able to do it? And then he said, but you have only 2 days, Ranjana. I said, sir, I will be managing, you just give me a yes. Then he said yes, and you will not believe me, ma'am, I started doing with my students, and I asked my son's principal to also participate in the project. So she is also there with her little ones in your project. So I'm really very happy, ma'am, and looking forward for this long, amazing journey to learn from you all a lot.
Thank you, Ranjana. I think that workshop you're talking about was 6 months back, maybe more.
Yeah, but I get inspired by that workshop, and that was the first day I get to know something called SDG.
Okay, okay. So it's so nice. It's a small world after all. We meet. That's the best part. I'm glad you're part of it. And it will be a beautiful journey, I assure you, because there are beautiful people in this journey.
Yes, ma'am.
Lovely, lovely people. Yes, Charlene. Thank you, Ranjana. I'm so happy to see you. Charlene, please, if you would like to say something.
Is it me?
Yes.
Sherry? All right. Yes, Sherry. I'm Sherry.
Okay.
I would like to say.
Sorry. You know, it's small font, so maybe I couldn't read. Cherry.
It's okay. It was a very good eye-opener for the students. I think if this is implemented in the schools, I think it is going on in some schools, but in others, if you can continue this, in schools and educate the students as well as the parents what is the value of clean water and sanitation. I think this world will be a very beautiful place for the future generation. And your presentation was really, really nice. And I must thank Manjula for inviting me. A big thank you to Manjula again. And thanks a lot to everyone. It was nice to meet all of you.
Thank you. Thank you, Shireen. Thank you. God bless.
God bless you.
Yeah. So shall we call it a day? Shall we say bye-bye to each other? It's already 7:25, 25 minutes extra.